What is up, people? Lynn here with another video for you all, and just wanted to do a quick video. Well, I don't know how quick it'll be, but I just want to do a video on the physical games, Nintendo Switch games for the year end of 2017. So these are all the games that I've collected throughout this year, and I want to get this up before New Year's. So basically, I know that this may not be like the most extensive physical games collection out here, but I purchased the games that I wanted to play, not just for the sake of purchasing games. And with that being said, again, welcome to this video. And it may be a bit extensive again. I think this is around 40 physical games. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I will try to put up some trailers in the upper corner that you can see along with this. And if you're not currently subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It's free. So let's get started, shall we? So we're going to start off with the quote-unquote workout games. So I purchased both this and Just Dance 2018, and I absolutely love these games. They are a very fun way to get a workout on and to have fun all in the same time. So, these games, they're great to play both alone and with other people. And just to let you know too, I actually took Just Dance 2018 to work. We had a Christmas luncheon or whatnot at work, and I took my Switch to work with Just Dance 2018, and we had a ball playing this game. Even though it was on that little tiny screen, I love how you are not tied down to being in a little teeny window like you were with the Wii U. And those Joy-Con, allow you the room and flexibility to do and dance your way. I love that. So, a quick thing to say about this as well is that one of my coworkers, she took a video of us playing this game. She told me when I was at work on Friday that she went back and looked at one of the videos and she just instantly got happy. So, that is a very strong statement about playing games and fellowshipping and having fun with your, with coworkers, with friends, or whatnot. That is, like I said, it's a very bold statement that she could just go back and watch the video of us playing this game here, and she instantaneously was happy. So I love that. I love that. I love that. And all right. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next game. Now, there are actually 4 games within this group that I'm going to be discussing here with you. And that is basically games by a company called Nicholas. So Nicholas games, they are such a great developer because, quite naturally they have really cool games, but at the same time they include extras in the cases, and we'll discuss those as well. But extras meaning you actually get instruction manuals, meaning you actually get other things such as like little keychains or little squishies or whatever the case may be. You get extras. Sometimes it might just be a instruction manual, but at the same time you never really appreciate things like this until you don't have it. So I have all of the games released by Nicholas except for The Binding of Isaac. That is a really creepy game. Like I said, I wanted to purchase games that I wanted to actually play. So, that being said, I'm going to start off with It'll Do 2 Plus, This is a beautiful single player game that allows you to play any way you want. So it's basically like a series of dungeons, and you can tackle the dungeons in any way you want to do it. There's no set way to go about going through the dungeons and such and solving the little puzzles and things. And apparently you can beat this game with just the stick that you had in your hand. That baffles the crap out of me, because I'm telling you, this game is not easy. It's not. So there is a way to actually beat this game with nothing but the stick that you currently possess. So we are going to go ahead and open this up, and that way you can see what's included. Again, we have the manual here, and the other extra that we have here with this particular game is a map. So, well, it's not a map, but it's like it looks like one of those, like a little board game that you would, like Chutes and Ladders or something. So, yeah, I guess it kind of does look like a map. It's a map, of the area that you are in. And then here, you can see the cool little artwork that's here on the inside of the cover. So that is another thing that Nicholas has done with this particular game. And this is really cool that you actually get an actual booklet. So it gives you a little backstory, and then it goes into telling you how to play the game, gives you the controls. So yeah, this is really, really cool. Again, guys, I do not know how long this video is going to be, and that is nice. That would make a really cool poster. So hopefully you're enjoying the video thus far. So yeah, just wanted to do a flip through of the booklet that you get here. Feel free to pause it if this is something you want to read over. I just don't want to make the video extremely, extremely long. And then here's the thing here, and it says, so you can tilt it to read that. Don't know if you can read it, but yeah. So there's that Nicholas game there. Next, we're going to take a look at Tiny Barbarian DX. So this game is basically a 1 to 2 player co-op 2D platform action and combo based hack and slash game. Now this game is not to be taken lightly, guys. It may look like, like a regular 16-bit game or whatever, but there's more to it, So it looks basically just like the old school 8 and 16-bit games of yesteryear, and it's hard. This game is not easy. It's not easy at all. So let's see what you get in this case here. And here again, you get a couple of goodies, meaning like you get the manual and you get something in here, and I will show you that in a second. So look at here. You get an alternate cover. That is cool, guys. Look at this, an alternate cover. I like when devs do little things like this. So you have this cover here, and then you have this one. That is gorgeous. All right, and then you have this cute little packet here, and you see here it says Tiny Barbarian DX on there, and what we have inside is a keychain. So we have a keychain. It's on the back of a bumblebee, or the bumblebee. He's on the belly of Bumblebee? Okay. So yeah, we have a keychain. So that is what was in this little pouch right here. Like, that is cool. And then here we have another booklet. We have the instruction booklet. And these instruction booklets, they feel nice and well made. They don't feel flimsy or made out of that cheap paper. As you see, everything is full color, and look, this is like a daggone comic strip. It's like a little comic book. That is freaking cool, guys. That is cool. I really like that. So we have this, and then again it goes into the controls and things, and yeah, this is cool. Like, this is not something that you see in games anymore. There are a couple more that are, I think, that are set to release here sometime soon on the Switch. So yeah, we'll get to that also shortly. But yeah, just wanted to show that. Now we're going to move on to the next game, and the next game is The End is Nigh. This game is hard too. Now, I'm sorry, but it is. It really is. This game is crazy hard. So with this game, like, the opening trailer to this game is so funny. It is so funny. I'm gonna try to put the trailers to these games in the upper corner somewhere. I'm gonna try to put that trailer up there. You're not gonna be able to hear, what it is due to like copyright and stuff like that, but you'll be able to see it. You have to look it up. It's funny. It is so funny. But that's the opening trailer to the game, and it introduces you to the game. And again, this game is hard. You really have to think about how you're going to get through these levels. The controls are simple enough and sort of remind me of sound shapes. Not in the sense of like a rhythm game, but in the sense of the gameplay. You still rolling around, jumping, hanging on things, collecting things, and that has an ultimate purpose. But in the case of this game, you're collecting things to build you a friend, because you're like really lonely and you want a friend. And not only that, there's other things that you collect, such as like tumors, which is kind of gross. But yeah, you collect those things. There's some secret levels in here as well. And yeah, so let's open this, and that way you can see what you get. And again, here is the squishy. So here we have, again, they have artwork here on the inside of the cover, which is really cool. And then you have a little squishy. So you have a little squishy here. Look at him. And he's real squishy, like he is squishy. So you have this squishy, and then you have another instruction booklet. So yeah, like I said, Nicholas is on point when it comes to the contents of their games. And yeah, the only other games that I know of, well, we'll get to that shortly. So yeah, this is really, really cool. I like how they include these little things that you just don't see anymore. You don't see these things anymore in the cases of games. So Nicholas, you are on point when it comes to stuff like this. And last but not least, for as the Nicholas games, is Cave Story Plus. So Cave Story Plus is another retro style single player game. It's a single player shooter that has around 5 multiple endings to keep you playing again and again to see what is going to happen next. And it features 7 play modes, over 20 boss battles, 15 levels, and 10 unique weapons to find and upgrade. So this originally appeared on PC in 2004, and since then it has been released on the Wii, the DSi, the 3DS, the Dreamcast, OG Xbox, the PSP, and even graphing calculators, guys. TI-89, anyone? So yeah, this is cool as well. So it basically, the Switch version the Switch version that we have here debuted on Steam back in 2011. So yeah, this is the games. This is the version that we have is the Steam version. So this one is really cool too. So again, you have an alternate, I'm assuming this is an alternate cover. Is this an alternate cover? No, it's not. This is just showing you things, showing you, you know, stuff in Japanese or Chinese or whatnot. So I wouldn't say this is an alternate cover because it doesn't look like a cover. But it also came with a little mini CD, guys. This is a mini music CD. It has music on it from the game that was included with the game. So, you know, like I said, this is freaking amazing what Nicholas does when it comes to their games and the little pack-ins that they put into their games. And I like how their instruction booklets include stories. So you have sort of a backstory of what's going on that leads into your instructions of how to play the game. So yeah, that is cool. So we have this. And again, this is going to conclude the Nicholas games that I have here. So yeah, so these right here, these are like secret little things that you can, if you could figure out how to figure this out. So yeah, that's cool. All right. So again, I think the only other games that are to be released on Nicholas, like again, with the exception of The Binding of Isaac, would be Readout and Wonder Boy. Those have yet to be released on physical copy. So sometime possibly next year of 2018, we should get those. So next we have, I'm going to say this is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This is why. So I purchased the special edition of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So with that being said, it came in a steelbook case. That steelbook case is gorgeous. I don't want to mess it up at all. And the reason why I'm using this steelbook case is because of, where is it? This right here. You see that? You see there is a dent. You can see it. This was on here when I unpacked this. When I took this out of the box, this dent was already here. So that is basically why I'm actually using this particular steelbook. But this is, in fact, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So I didn't want to use the actual steelbook from this game because, again, the steelbook is freaking amazing. It's gorgeous. It's real pretty. And to my knowledge, this is the second steelbook that's been released for the Switch. So I decided to put it in here. So that being said, this game is gorgeous. It's really beautiful. I'm easily pulled into the story by the characters. You learn very quickly of who and not to, and who to and who not to attack in this game. The only thing so far that I find frustrating is the dialogue or within the battles. It can be a bit frustrating. So there's a particular character, I'm sure those of you who have played, who yell stuff like, "Think you can take me?" And then they'll split up the dialect. He'll say, "Take me," and he'll say, "Me," and I'm like, what the hell? Will y'all just stop with this? But something now, like I said, stuff like that bothers me. You know, you have all these characters with the same repetitious phrases that they say, but then they'll break it up, and it doesn't make sense. But anyway, you can actually download the Japanese voice pack for this game. So that is free, and it may remedy that. So I'm assuming you'll still have your English. I haven't used it yet. As far as the voice pack, you'll still have your English subtitles, but you'll have the Japanese talking. So that may or may not remedy that. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to try it out and see, because that is the only thing that bugs me, and that is the dialect during the fighting scenes. And speaking of the fighting scenes, you know, I know that some folks have mixed Chronicles when it comes to the fighting mechanic of the game, but I enjoy it. I don't mind actually having to sit, and watch the fighting mechanic. You just push a button, one button, and you doing what you're doing or whatnot, or you can just let it auto fight. You can let it auto attack and then just be ready, when you're ready to do those combos, because then you'll have to have somewhat of a QTE aspect where you have to press a button at the right time to execute those combos. Other than that, I don't think it's the issue. I mean, so far the game is fun. You're going to have a ton to do, especially with all the side quests and stuff involved in the game. Again, it is gorgeous, and I don't mind grinding in the game because I'd rather be at least a couple levels higher than what I'm fighting anyway. That way it's not much of a issue when I encounter these creatures and whatnot. So moving on, we have Knights of Azure 2, Bride of the New Moon. So this is a JRPG action adventure game that it was released on Steam. On Steam, of course, the Switch, PS4, PS Vita, Japan only. So it was released on the Vita, but only in Japan. And it kind of reminds me of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 in the fact that you build bonds and relationships with others. And in turn, this grows the special powers that you two then share to strike down your dangerous foes. So the characters are kind of like an anime style, so expect the usual almost make it characters striking down their enemies. So as you see, again, there's nothing here. It's so plain. They had a lot of opportunity to do something good with this and put something interesting on the inside cover. But as you see, boring, warranty information. So yeah, that's it. Moving on, we have Has Been Heroes. Now this particular game is only available in physical copy at GameStop. It's the only way you could get this in physical copy is at GameStop. And I found this game to be okay. I mean, there's nothing like really, it's fine. It's okay. And also it can be a bit challenging as well. So, but this is a single player game that was released on Steam, PS4, Xbox One, and of course the Switch. And it's a roguelike action strategy game, if that makes sense. And the gist of the game is that you're embarking on a journey. You're embarking on a journey with the Has Been Heroes group of legendary champions on a king's quest to take his kids to school. So basically, you have to take the twin princes to school. It's like, yeah, okay. Next! We have Disgaea 5 Complete. So this is a single-player tactical strategy RPG that was released on the PS4 and the Switch. It includes all 8 bonus scenarios, 4 fan-favorite characters, and 3 character classes that was originally DLC in the PS4 version of the game. So not only that, there's claims of hundreds of hours of content with over 40 job classes to level up. It includes English in-game text, along with English and original Japanese in-game voices. And here we have an alternate cover. I love when they do at least something like this, because this, it sort of adds to you actually purchasing the physical copy of a game rather than having it being blank or, like I said, warranty information. It's cool to offer something like this of having an alternate cover. It's something. It's better than nothing. So I like when the devs do things like this. Next we have The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And you know what? There's really nothing to say about this game, because you know, as you all know too, this game sold more than actual Switch units at launch. So, you know, if that means anything. So, with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, you know, this is a release day gem, of course, and it's a single-player action-adventure game, very beautiful, with lots of content to keep you busy, as well as DLC that offers replayability. So this game released both on the Wii U and the Switch. I did purchase the Wii U version as well. That I have not opened. It is still sealed, and it's going to remain sealed. That I got for collection purposes. So that's that. Not only that, most reviewers basically across the board rated this game at either a 10 out of 10, a 5 out of 5, etc., etc. So, you know, it also won several Game of the Year awards. So that tells you what people thought about The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So, yeah, amazing game. Next, we have Gear Club Unlimited. And again, only at GameStop. GameStop, why? Why? This is not a sticker. This is on the actual cover. Y'all ain't have to do that. Y'all really did not have to do that. That just looks ugly. It's godly. It's gaudy, actually. It don't look good at all. Anywho, you know, I heard mixed things about this game. I had been looking forward to this game since I heard about its announcement, and I really wanted this game. And you know what? I got it. I wanted it. I got it. You know, that's that. So basically, it was released on the Nintendo Switch and on mobile. So yeah, it's a mobile game that you could download for free with in-app purchases. But with this game, of course, everything is included. And again, look at that. Isn't that pretty? That almost could be a really cool poster. So, yeah. So basically, you know, like I said, people argue that the graphics are not great and that they're not purchasing a game that they can otherwise download for free on mobile. But I fancy a racer on Switch. I mean, why not? To me, the graphics are good. I like it. I like the fact that you can upgrade your vehicles in the shop. You can upgrade your shop. And even though it does not have online multiplayer, you're racing ghosts. So it's as if you're actually racing the actual people, in my opinion, anyway, because it still has their names and stuff above their drivatars. So in a sense, you know, it feels like you are racing actual people. So that doesn't bother me. Although I would like to see multiplayer in the future for this game. Not sure if they're going to work on that or not, or if they're just going to leave this game as is. But yeah, I like that. I hope that that's something that the devs would implement. So moving on. Next we have The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. This is another game that you really don't have to say too much about because, you know, the game has been on everything. It's been on PC, it's been on the Xbox One, the PS4, and, you know, of course, we all know it's a single-player open-world RPG, and it has amiibo support. So, my understanding is if you tap the Zelda amiibo on there, you can get chests to unlock. Some things that you're able to get is the Zelda outfit. Then you can also get loot chests that could include other things that you will need and money and things like that. So, and I think you can use the chest so many times per day or something like that. So I have never used it. I don't know. I think I have a Zelda amiibo somewhere. I'll have to find it if I do. But yeah. So that is Skyrim. And again, look at that. You have artwork on the inside of the cover. That I like. And you know, with this game, even though this game has been out so long, there are still things that people are finding in this game, guys, that, you know, seemingly have never been found before. So I think that is cool too. This game is so vast that even now people are still finding stuff. You know, I mean, it's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. This game is so extensive. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited that they actually brought Skyrim to the Switch. So next we have LA Noire. So this game recently released, of course. And of course they had to plaster this stupid thing across the top. Oh, you need a micro SD card, blah 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 blah. And I'll be glad again, you know, when they add when they're able to have larger carts for things like this, so it won't be an issue. So basically, LA Noire, we all know that, well, I remember playing this game on the Xbox 360, but this game was also released on everything, PS3, PC, PS4, Xbox One, and again now on the Switch. And as you see, come on Rockstar, y'all know what you need to do now. Y'all know what you need to do. So, so yeah, you know, it's like, the game has had such a long lifespan and it's still going strong. You know, back in the day when they had these facial mechanics and stuff back then, it was pretty innovative, and it still is to this day. And I swear there are instances to where I still cannot figure out whether or not a person is telling the truth or whether they're lying. I mean, and that is cool. I like that. So I'm glad that, again, that Rockstar brought this over to the Switch. And I will be playing more of this game. And basically just taking my time with it because, yeah, that darn chime that lets you know when you got something wrong ain't no joke, I'm telling you. So anyway, that's it for this game. Moving on to the next stack of games, we have, move you over here, Sonic Forces. This is the bonus edition. Now, okay, I figured this game would be really good considering it has a create your own character aspect to it. I've never been a huge Sonic fan, and you know, yeah, folks like me do exist, so you know, it is what it is. And but it's okay, you know. The game has been released on PC, Xbox One, PS4, and Switch. Now keep in mind, when I say that the game has been released on, it might not be exactly these particular games, but a form of the game has been released elsewhere. So just wanted to clear the air with that one as well. So why did I purchase this game? Well, I wanted to see how a less traditional Sonic game would be, and I feel that this game is okay. I mean, it's okay. You know, it's not something that's like perfect, I guess, but in any sense of what is, but it's okay for me. This is not something that's like, you know, whatever. So before some of you Sonic fans leave hate comments below, just don't. Because you need to keep in mind that all games are not for everybody. And you know, it's cool. It is what it is. All games is not for everybody. And whereas this game may be something you feel is like totally freaking awesome, I think it's okay. Simple as that. So it is what it is. So in here you get some things here. And here's the little controls on the back. I think it's cool they included a card like this. And here you get the downloadable content that's on the back of this card here. And then you get your skin. And this is a skin for your Joy-Con and for the Joy-Con grip that comes pre-packaged in your Switch. I think that is really cool. Now, the reason why I have not used these is because my original Joy-Con, they have the little rubber grips on them. And then the other Joy-Con I have are the neon yellow. It wouldn't look good on that, so I just keep it in the box for now. Alright, moving on. Next we have ARMS. Now with ARMS, you know, I love that it's a new IP, and to me it's a good IP. It's a great IP. And I love the duality in the gameplay in which you can use motion controls or you can use the standard controls. And me, I want to try to learn the motion controls because I heard there's a huge learning curve to using the motion controls. Plus, again, hello, you can get your workout by using the motion controls. Amazing. I love it. So, with ARMS, we all know that, you know, there's free DLC to come with new characters and stages, etc. 1 to 4 player fighting game. You have to have a strategy going into this game, okay, against those who like to do the grab move all the time, and that's all you do. Y'all know who y'all are. You gotta have a strategy. So you have to have a strategy to combat against that, because there are those that's all they do, just want to grab all the time. You know, I feel that there should be a cooldown to that or something to keep people from just spamming the grab button all the time. Leave a like just for that, if anything. Stop it. Y'all need to stop. So, you know, play the daggone game. That is not playing the game. That's spamming. So, anywho, rant over. So, yeah, we're going to move on. Next, we have Splatoon 2. Y'all know I had to get it. You know I had to get it. So this also has amiibo support as well, and free DLC, including stages and weapons, etc. It's a single-player third-person shooter. Also offer motion control gameplay as well as standard controls. I've put in countless hours of gameplay with friends, whether we're playing over Skype, you know, like we'll have a Skype chat or something open, or now with Discord. And we've had so much fun. I think the game is that much more fun when you can actually get in and chat with your friends. Nintendo, y'all need to get that daggone chat app situated, because this is freaking ridiculous that we still have to resort to other means in order to be able to chat with our friends. Anywho. So, yeah. So that's that with the Splatoon 2. And again, I need water. Excuse me. And again, we have a alternate cover. That's cool. I like that. Thank you for putting in an alternate cover. Alright. So next we have the Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. So, you know, I'm happy that they actually put out a crossover that includes Nintendo characters, because y'all know how Nintendo. Alright guys, sorry for that mishap. Hopefully I won't have that issue again. I'm gonna try to see if I can go through this a little bit faster, because I got the error message. It was basically telling me that the video is too long. Anywho, moving on. Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. So, you know, again, like I stated before, I'm happy to have a crossover that includes Nintendo characters. So by combining them with the Rabbids is strictly insane. So, because this is funny. Like, the Rabbids are funny. They've always been funny. Combining them with Mario characters is cool. And the funniness of the game kind of, you know, it kind of keeps you, like, for instance, within the chaotic gameplay and strategies that you need to have to combat the enemies. It kind of keeps you kind of grounded. So I like that. So this is a turn-based tactical RPG that not only offer, again, single-player gameplay, but co-op gameplay as well. And again, look at this. Boring. There's nothing in here. And then you have this. Instructions. So what is this? Okay, this is a code. So there's a code back there. So yeah, boring. That's it. This is boring. That's it. They could have done so much more with this. So anyway, the graphics are great with this game. And you have many different weapons that you can acquire, as well as characters and attacks. And of course, y'all know this game is exclusive to the Switch. So yeah, that's it for Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Next we have Lego City Undercover. So basically, I have a couple of Lego games, not many, one of which is the Lego City Undercover, and as you all know too, this is basically Nintendo's version of GTA. Well, it's a PG version of GTA. Again, looking at you, Rockstar! So, you know, this game looks as good on the Switch as it does on the Wii U, which is basically, you know, and that's, of course, where I first played the game. And my understanding is it's basically a port of the Wii U version. And the game was released on, like, PC, PS4, Xbox One, and the Wii U. Again, I played it on the Wii U. This is a single-player game that offers co-op on the Switch and local split screen. And this is one of the most expansive Lego games. Expansive, okay? This is one of the most expansive Lego games to date that dons many movie references. There's a vast open world adventure with over 20 districts to investigate, aliens to capture, and more. Me personally, I like the Lego series of games. And with that being said, again, look at this. We're going to go ahead and segue into the next Lego game. That game being the Lego the Ninjago movie video game. Now, let me tell you, I had no idea that was a movie. I did not know. I mean, I just didn't know. Again, it says the Ninjago movie video game. Still, whatever. When I opened when I took the cellophane off, there was a code on the other side of the cellophane for money off if you bought the tickets through Fandango or something like that. So I gave that away in my unboxing. Hopefully somebody used it. So basically, you know, this is a 1 to 4 player action adventure game that released on the PC, Xbox One, PS4, and of course the Switch. The game features 8 locations from the movie, with each location offering challenge dojos that test their combat skills and battle increasingly tougher enemies. And so yeah, that's that for, again, look at this. So that's that for the Lego the Ninjago movie video game. Now last Lego game I have is Lego World. Again, this is another game that I played on the Wii U. And my understanding with this one is, I think this one is a straight port too, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, no. I did not play it on the Wii U. I played it on the PS4. Apologies. So, yeah, I played this on the PS4, and it was also released on the Xbox One and PC. This is a single-player co-op sandbox game in which you build constructions in a 3D world. And it's a very beautiful game. It's gorgeous. It's really nice. I like this. This is a really cool game. This is a DLC as well, DLC code for those things. So, alright. Next, I'm trying to do this a little faster again, guys. So, we have Ultra Street Fighter 2. So with this game, this is the final challengers. Also, be on the lookout for Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. It's coming sometime in 2018 for the PS4, the Switch, and the Xbox One. So this game, of course, is a single-player or 2-player co-op fighting game that features all the classic characters of the original game. You can also play this game in classic pixel art graphics, which is great for the old school aficionados. You can use motion controls for a single player first person experience called Way Up the Hadou. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's what it is. So with that, you attempt to defeat the Shadaloo using Hadouken and Soryuken moves. Okay, so there's also a 250 plus page digital art book that I had no idea that was in the game, with over 1,500 illustrations throughout the game's 30-year anniversary that you can browse through. Interesting. All right, next, guys, if you're still here, thank you. You guys are amazing. All right, next we have Pokken Tournament DX. This game I played on the Wii U. And my understanding with this is a straight port. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. But yeah. So 1 to 2 player co-op fighting arcade game that offers great graphics and gameplay. There's even an easy mode, but guess what? That'll kick your butt too. So not only that, we have new modes and characters with this particular edition that were never included, of course, in the Wii U version. And for those of you who have never owned a Wii U, considering this is a port of the Wii U version, you know, this is an all-new game for you anyway to enjoy and play. Look at Mewtwo. That is cool. I like that. That could be a cool poster too. So, all right. Next, we have... I don't know about this one, guys. All right. So we've got Cars 3 Driven to Win. 1 to 4 player game that was released on the Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS4, PS3, Wii U, and the Switch. 6 game modes with over 20 cars, as well as over 20 tracks set in locations from the movie. I personally felt that this game was okay. It's nothing spectacular, but it's okay. Cute gameplay. I mean, it's okay. You know, there's not really much I could say. Look at that. See? This is the game right here. Let me stop. So yeah, the game is okay. You know, it's not bad. It's not, you know, it's just, it's okay. Moving on, we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So we have local play up to 8 players and online play up to 12 players. Again, this is another great game that I have played countless hours with friends, both online races and tournaments. So also, I'm gonna see if I could probably drop the Between Gamers tournament code down below, so you can add us if you want. And so anyway, yeah. So there's great battle modes with this particular game that includes we have. We have, where's it at? There it is, battle mode! I'm tired. I'm losing it right now. Alright, so, you know, we have the battle modes. Of course, we did not have that in the first game. And you can now carry 2 items at once instead of 1, which is amazing. So it features an in-game guide accessible from the menu, as well as, changing your characters and vehicle combinations in the online lobby without having to leave the game. I hated having to do that. I really did. That bugged me. And there's also a smart steering feature that allows you to play the game without falling off the course. I guess it's good for the little children that likes to play. So, yeah. Next, we have Fire Emblem Warriors. So, to be honest, I hadn't even planned on getting this game. I really didn't. But I wanted to give it a try. I know that it was out on the 3DS as well. So I wanted to see what this game had to offer. Surprisingly, it's a fun hack and slash game. I mean, you know, it's more to it than just hacking and slashing though. That's not all you do. So with this game, there's a pairing up mechanic that when paired, your stats will boost and allow the characters to dual special attack. There's more to that, but that's the gist of it. There's also a weapon triangle in which you can gain a slight advantage or a penalty depending on which weapons you utilize for which characters. So yeah, so there's more to it than just hacking and slashing. Basically, that's the gist of it. And then there's that. Last in this particular stack, we have Super Mario Odyssey. So Super Mario Odyssey, as we know, is a 3D platform adventure game that also has amiibo support. So you have to use the wedding amiibo for this. So with the wedding amiibo, and they're beautiful by the way. The wedding amiibo, you know what? I have one up here that I still have not opened yet. But I purchased them strictly for this game because I wanted to utilize the amiibo in this game. So I purchased them strictly for this game. As you see, I still haven't opened them yet. But the perks that these amiibo give you is Bowser, this guy here. Look at this. Look at that. That outfit is freaking amazing. He looks good, guys. He's a pimp-tastic Bowser. Okay, so that particular amiibo, anytime you scan him, he gives you the locations to all the peppercorns. So then, when you scan Peach, I think Peach gives you extra lives. And then when you scan Mario, he gives you invincibility in certain stages. So again, this is a wonderfully open world game. And this was a pre-order bonus. So this was a pre-order bonus that I got when I pre-ordered this from Best Buy. I didn't even know that this was actually a bonus. I was not aware. So this was a pre-order bonus. You get a Mario coin. So I just keep that in there. And as you see, I hadn't even opened it. But yeah, this game also has a 2-player co-op in which somebody plays as Mario, somebody plays as Cappy. So that right there, I see that could cause a lot of arguments with people. So, all right, that's that stack. All right, moving on to the final stack. We almost done, guys. Again, you guys are amazing. Next we have Puyo Puyo Tetris. And Tetris has always been a staple to my childhood. You know, everything that I've owned that Tetris was available on, I played it. You know, back to the Game Boy stages, back to even on your phones and on your tablets and on your iPods, you know, in the app stores and stuff. I played it. But the introduction to Puyo Puyo, that was cool too. I actually like Puyo Puyo. Not as much as Tetris, of course, but I still like Puyo Puyo. And you know, it's like playing against the AI can be extremely difficult, and I thought that was bad. When you play online against the Japanese people, and I'm not saying that to be rude or mean or nasty. I'm just saying they good. I mean, that's just how it is. They good. They are really, really good. But anyway, there is a cool lesson mode that will teach you basically the ins and outs of the game. I really like that. It offers great pointers. I like that. And you see, this is nice. Just the little things. It even gives you a layout of of the controls. So yeah, that's cool. So yeah, I like it. Again, you know, err on the side of caution when you go online and play, because it can be, you gonna get your tail handed to you, definitely. But overall, again, this is a very fun game, and I like playing it. Playing the story mode. I'm glad they have a story mode for this, and it is really, really fun. Next, I have a couple of Cartoon Network games here. One of which is Ben 10. So this is a single-player action fighting game that I'm sure those of you who watch Cartoon Network will have a sort of nostalgia feeling when it comes to this game. So basically, as you play, you unlock all 10 of Ben's alien forms that are utilized in different ways throughout the game. And yeah, so basically that's it for that. And it's okay, it's okay. It's a fun game to play when you're, whatever. It's a nice time waster or whatnot. For the next Cartoon Network game we have is Battle Crashers, again with that nostalgia for those who watch Cartoon Network. This is a 1-to-4-player side-scrolling beat-em-up with a mashup of characters such as Uncle Grandpa, Gumball, Steven Universe, Finn, Mordecai, and Clarence. And they all team up to defeat the Shard creatures. And each creature has each character, they have unique attacks and special moves. But I thought this game was alright as well. It's not nothing, again, spectacular, but it's good for what it is. Next, I have a couple of Telltale games, and I have yet to play this one. But Batman, the Telltale series, the first game I remember playing of the Telltale series is Tales from the Borderlands, if I'm not mistaken. And I played that on the tablet. So, as we all know with these Telltale games, they're basically point-and-click games, and in which that every decision you make affects the game down the road. That I like. And I also like the art style of Telltale Games. So, with that being said, the next game I played after Tales from Borderlands was basically The Wolf Among Us. I played that on the Xbox One, and that game was so fun to me. I loved it. So, with the Batman Telltale series, again, it's a point-and-click series that includes all 5 episodes of the first season. The game appeared on the PS4, Android, PC, Xbox One, Xbox 360, and iOS and Switch. So as we all know, again, these games consist of choices, again, that affect the game, as well as QTEs, quick time events. So like I said, these games are pretty, they're beautiful, I love them. So again, the next game we have is Minecraft Story Mode. And this includes all episodes from 1 through 8. So there's 5 episodes, 3 DLC. Okay, episodes. And I played through episode 1 on the Xbox One, like the whole thing. It's probably about an hour and a half or so to get through. And but I love the Minecraft-esque games too, like that type of pixel type game. And other games that are similar to that would be Dragon Quest Builders, and I hear that game is coming to the Switch as well, and when it does, I'm getting it. So there's that, and then there's Portal Knights. So Portal Knights is already out on the Switch. Right now it's download only, and I would like to get it physical, but that don't come out to March of 2018, so I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna get it in physical copy. So I basically love how you get the definitive editions again of these remakes on the Switch, because you get the complete games, like a Game of the Year edition, so to speak. So this makes you not feel as bad if you end up double dipping. So I don't mind that. So anyway, I enjoyed the first story of Minecraft, and so I wanted to wait and get an edition like this instead of purchasing each episode separately. I think they were $4.99 a piece. So yeah. So So the premise of the game basically is to find the Order of the Stone, and I can't wait to figure that out. So next we have This Is the Police. So I remember seeing this gameplay on PC, like a PC gameplay. So I'm assuming that's how it started. Surprisingly, I found that this game is really fun. Like, I found that this game is fun. I like it. I really do. I like this game. So basically, this game came out on the PC, Linux, PS4, Xbox One, and of course the Switch. It's a single-player adventure strategy game in which you have one mission, and that's to make $500,000 in 180 days before retirement. I ain't nowhere near that. I'm gonna tell you that now because I'm not shady enough. I'm losing. So, so anyway, this is another game where your choices influence the game. You can hire and fire staff, answer 911 calls, dispatch police officers to those 911 calls, call paddy wagons, call the SWAT team. You know, there's all kinds of things you can do in here. You answer city hall requests and stuff like that. So the game is in depth, kinda, sorta, and I really like it. And I know that some of the choices that I've made will land me in hot water. So I'm itching to see how my choices will pan out in this game. So next we have, yes, we have the farming simulator, guys. Now, I've tried this on both the Vita and the 3DS, and I'm really trying to like this game. Now, granted, I do like this game on the Switch because there is a very extensive tutorial. I love that. A very extensive tutorial. So extensive being that I'm still in the tutorial stages of this game. I have yet to actually start my own farm and crops and stuff, growing my own crops and stuff like that, because I'm still in tutorial stages. I like that. It don't bother me. I love it. So finally, finally. So, again, and look, what is this? What? Here we have another alternate cover. I like it. So again, there's over like 250 authentic farming vehicles, as well as from over 75 manufacturers. And like I said, as of the uploading of this video, I have yet to make it out of tutorial stages. I enjoy that though. Again, I'm having fun with playing the tutorial. So yeah. Next we have Rayman Legends Definitive Edition. Again, this is a 1 to 4 player local co-op game. It has been on the PS4, Xbox 3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Wii U, on the Switch, and the Vita, and the PC. So it's been everywhere. So there's a wireless local multiplayer up to 4 people. And then there is, you have the Kung Foot Tournament mode. So yeah, the game is beautiful. I mean, everybody know Rayman Legends, so there's really not much to say about this game. So yeah. Next we have Super Bomberman R. So again, this is an action maze game in which you're moving through a 2D environment, trapping foes with bombs to defeat them. So there is a story mode with around 50 stages and supports 2-player co-op and 8-player competitive mode. There is a new Grand Prix mode that was released sometime in November with the 2.0 patch, if I'm not mistaken. So with that patch, you have a 3v3 battles and online and offline matches with 3 different arenas. And there's 2 modes, which include a mode where you can blow up the other team as many times as you can within an allotted time, or you can collect as many gems as possible within an allotted time. So, and again, that's nice. And you have your controls. So yeah, Super Bomberman R. Oh, Ubisoft. We have Monopoly. So, Monopoly Monopoly features 3 3D boards with up to 6 players and quick matches, short replay sessions with special goals. And I'm gonna tell you this, when I first got this game, right, when it first launched, the physical copy, I could not even get past the loading screen to where, you know, you have that little black screen with the Monopoly pieces loading in the lower right hand corner. Yeah, that screen. That was on for about 15-20 minutes. Then I get to the main menu where you can go into a lobby to play a game. Once you're in the lobby to play the game, then I was waiting there until like everybody left. So, what is that? What is that? That looks like dirt. Anyway, so I was in the lobby until everybody left. That could take anywhere from 20 to about 45 minutes. Once everybody leaves, you disconnect it. So I could not get into a match to save my life. No matter what type of matches I wanted to play, I couldn't get in them because I was always stuck at the main screen 15 minutes before I could even get in to play the actual game. Ubisoft put out a patch maybe about a day or so later. Ever since then, I haven't had any issues. But I still haven't been able to play with friends. So those of you that are friends, if you have this game, hit me up. That way we can play it, because I've not played it with friends yet. We almost done, guys. Next we have Toku Kobuto 5, or is it B, Burst Battle. Now, I've never played a Toku game, but this is a fighting action game, 1 to 2 player, or a local online play. I found this game to be okay. It's nothing spectacular, but it's fine. And those who have played through the series really like it. But again, you know, this is not something that I am too familiar with. And to my knowledge too, that there is an anime that's associated with this game. Nonetheless, it's a really good time killer, and yeah, I like it. Alright, 2 more games, guys. 2 more games. We have NBA 2K18. So basically, y'all know there's a create a player and you create a player and rule the courts, or you can build your my teams, or you can play against people around the world. And the graphics are decent with this game. The music is good. I like the music. But you know, there's some glitches here and there, but overall it's a playable game. Now, Nintendo, of course, had to plaster this crap all on the front of the freaking case. But again, I'm sure this is with good reason, because this is the game that has taken up the most space on my SD card. So, meaning it takes up 3 gigabytes of internal storage as well as 16.1 gigabytes on the SD card. So this is the only game out of every single game that I have, meaning all of these physical games as well as all of my downloaded games. This is the only game that has used internal storage as well as external storage. So I don't know why they need internal storage, but okay. Last but not least, we have Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So yeah, that is crazy. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Now, I played Dragon Ball before on the PS4 in the past, but having this game on the go is pretty cool. It's 1 to 2 local or online gameplay fighting RPG. You can play with up to 6 players over local wireless and 3-on-3 versus matches. You can activate your ultimates with motion controls, and it supports shared local multiplayer for 1v1 matches wherever you go. And yeah. Again, I don't want to make this video too long. It's already what? An hour? Is this an hour? Oh my goodness. This is an hour video. Alright, cool. Whatever. It is what it is. So yeah. I guess that'll be it. I think this is probably the longest freaking video of games that I've done. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Happy New Year. Again, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And we're going to leave it at that. I've taken up enough of your time. Again, you guys are amazing. And yeah, that'll be it for this video, guys. So next time, guys, take care. Be safe. Love one another. And I'll see you all later. Peace.